The Cuban embassy in Venezuela remembers the 22nd year of the siege against its diplomatic delegation in Caracas during the coup d'etat against Commander Hugo Chávez. During a meeting at the facilities of the Cuban embassy in Caracas, several legislators highlighted the organization of the people to rescue the constitutional order and return President Hugo Rafael Chávez Frias during the coup d'etat. Likewise, the Cuban ambassador in Venezuela, Dagoberto Rodriguez, recalled the words between commanders Fidel Castro and Hugo Chávez in their conversation during the failed coup d'etat. In turn, the deputy of the National Assembly, Jesus Faria, expressed that the Cuban Revolution has always been a symbol of freedom and anti-imperialist struggle.
On April 12, 2002, in the context of the coup d'etat against President Chávez, a group of counterrevolutionaries of Cuban origin and followers of the Venezuelan right-wing parties besieged for 36 hours the diplomatic headquarters. The fascist groups, in conspiracy with the municipal government of Baruta, attacked the embassy, leaving without electricity and water and destroying the official vehicles. During that time, they threatened and used all kinds of insults against the Cuban officials. The return of Chávez to power after his kidnapping by disloyal military with the complicity of business sectors, opposition unions, the Catholic Church, and the private media, he put an end to that carpet of siege in which hate and fascism acquire a human face.
In this context, in his account on the social network X, the president of Cuba, Miguel Díaz-Canel, stated the following. The Cuban president encouraged to remember that 22 years ago, the fascist right wing that took power in Venezuela for a few hours promoted an assault and siege on the Cuban embassy. Díaz-Canel ended by recall that when the far right did not achieve their purpose, cut the basic services to the headquarters where there were women and children. At the same time, the president of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, in the social network X points out the following. 22 years ago, the fascism of the far right led to the siege of the Cuban embassy in Venezuela and the coup d'etat against Chávez, the same ones who ask for sanctions and have always attempted against the Venezuelan people. Enough of cynicism. Long life to free and conscious people of the homeland.